for us next? Baby, I know we're tired of hearing it. But hear me. This time, they're coming for us different, and it's behind the scenes. We're not going to see another Rosewood or Tulsa. It's not going to look like anything we've ever seen before. The way they're trying to come for us now, they're trying to pull the rug right out from underneath us while we're still walking. They're coming for our Black wealth, our education, our creativity, how we connect on social media, and the list goes on and on. They're trying as hard as they can to make sure we don't unify, making sure we don't build together. They know we've gotten wiser and smarter, so they can't come for us the way they used to. Now they're moving even more quietly and carefully through laws, policies, and budget cuts that hit us where it hurts the most. Now, if you've been following me for some time, you know I talked about the disappearing racial buffer. And here's how it's playing out now. Education, Grad Plus loans eliminated or capped. Affirmative action, gone. Race-based scholarships, open to everyone. Healthcare, the big beautiful bill slashes Medicaid by $863 billion. That means 7.5 million people will lose healthcare coverage. And we know who that will affect. Black women and the wealth connection. We already know 300,000 Black women have lost their job in 3 months. Imagine what the rest of the year will look like. And we've already talked about the NIL deal restriction. They're taking these buffers out one by one, and it's all connected. And when you add it up, the price is too high. So when I say Black folks, we need to get on code and get there fast. We need to wake up from rest mode. We need to get real serious about building Black wealth. We need to buy Black. We need to strengthen our networks and prepare together. Because if they're moving in silence, we need to be moving in strategy. And don't get me wrong, this is not about fear. This is about us preparing. Now, we've survived these tactics before. Now we have to recognize this playbook and decide we're going to win this time. Because I said it before, and I'll say it again. We all we got. So drink your water. Stay rooted, real, and knowledgeable. And mind your Black business. Happy Black History 365.
I'm feeling unnerved. Not nervous. Unnerved. I just feel like something is coming. I've been feeling unnerved for about a week now. My sleep pattern is off. I just feel like something is coming. What that is, I don't know. Which community is that going to affect? I don't know. It could affect all communities. I'm just feeling unnerved, like something is coming. So Black Americans, make sure that you're prepared. Make sure that you're ready. Keep your head on a swivel. Make sure you have a plan. I hope I'm wrong, but I just feel like something is coming. And if you stay ready, you ain't got to get
messages for Black folk. For months on end, I've seen us get on social media, laugh and mock the immigrant community. And I make video after video in solidarity with other marginalized communities, understanding the fight that we have standing together. And the very real fact that every harm that comes to any community, we get it the worst. People making jokes about undocumented folks getting picked up by ICE. And I said in video after video after video, that what do you think they are going to do to us? And folks were in the comments, but we're citizens. But this is what they voted for. Fuck around and find out. And I said that because of the president that we all have, we all end up stuck with the find out stage. And here we are in DC on August 15, 2025. And you know what citizenship has gotten people in DC? Unlawfully harassed, unlawfully stopped, unlawfully searched, maced, chased, and over-policed, as well as detained and jailed for simply standing around their community. And for all those goofies saying, oh, they're trying to reduce crime, DC has the technology that can zoom in so close to your license plate if you speed that you don't think they don't know who might be busting out a car window. And as I've said in many videos to my people, you can continue to claim that you are sitting it out, but they're going door to door, and it's just a matter of time before that door knock is yours or someone that you know. And if you're not willing to fight for your own life, who do you think is...
If you're watching this and you're Black American, just be prepared. Just be ready, right? So that you are not just taken unaware. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's Sonia and I'm back again with another mind-blowing video. I want to say a very big thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. You guys are the best. I really do appreciate it, and I do not take you guys for granted. So this video is actually for educational purpose, so that a lot of us can actually learn. Like I said, I always stand a chance to be corrected. If I said something that is not really okay, right? Correct me in the comment section. If you check my comment section, you'll notice that I do take corrections a lot. Now, this video, like I said, is opening the eyes of a lot of Black Americans out there, uncovering some hidden truths, and so on and so forth. And there was a time immigrants was actually telling Black Americans that if you think that this is just only happening to us as immigrants, very soon it is going to happen to you guys. It was also on TikTok anyways. If you want to like get some of your research, you can actually go and check. And to be honest, a lot of Black Americans adhere to it, but some are just realizing now that obviously what these immigrants are saying is kind of coming to pass. And that's why you see these different clips of them saying, oh, we don't know what is coming, but you just have to be prepared. Anyways, let me not talk too much. Let me just go ahead and roll out the clips I have for you guys. Let me know your opinion in the comment section about the video. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Every videos and clips you see us teaching our videos, credit belongs to the original creators of those videos. And let's just dive right into full details of this video.
This is on Twitter, y'all. This is my screen recording. This is from the White House. The
literal White House posted pictures of Black and brown people getting arrested by the military and local police in DC like they were hunting trophies. You ever seen like hunters' cabins and stuff like that in movies and in TV shows, and they have like the chop head of the freaking bears or the animals that they hunt and stuff like that? It was giving that. It's the equivalent of that. When the January 6th insurrectionists years ago invaded the Capitol and their pictures were posted, oh, how dare you make fun of that woman getting shot for breaking into the Capitol? How dare you? That's disgusting to sit here and post her like that. But you can post these folks? This is on the White House official Twitter page, bro. This is not a game. They're posting these people without due process. They didn't even go before a judge yet. No due process. None. Chat, they're out here doxing people. And the White House is too damn big of a platform to be posting people's faces like that without due process. This is dangerous. Posting their pictures like that, you can get them killed.
Y'all really out here thinking that the National Guard just roll up in D.C. They trying to check out old Sarah and Brad. Y'all really think the National Guard is rolling into D.C. for old Sarah and Brad? Be for real. And I mean be all the way for real. You can't be that naive in our community. See, the National Guard is not going to D.C. to look for Becky who been shoplifting or Chad who done did some tax evasion, tax fraud. No, the National Guard is rolling into D.C. and coming to a city near you to make an example out of our black ass. Anytime they want to flex control, they don't roll up in white neighborhoods with Humvees and rifles and military fatigues. No, they roll into our neighborhoods. History repeats. From the damn slave patrols to Jim Crow crackdowns to stop and frisk. Now it's military boots on the block. They call it crime control, but I call it training exercises for black bodies and black excuses when they lay them black bodies down in black neighborhoods. Yeah. Stop falling for the okie doke and the banana in the tailpipe. This ain't random. This ain't about making sure our communities know. It ain't about none of that, y'all. This is about the government trying to tell black folks, oh yeah, I can roll up and I can pull up on y'all anytime. We are in control. And they make it legal. It's control disguised as protection. Don't tell nobody. See, black folks stop falling for the same playbook. We do it all the time. They've been running this same old foul ass play on us for 400 years. If you smart, you'll ask yourself, why don't they bring the same energy to white neighborhoods? Old Sarah and Brad's neighborhood. Because they know the system knows exactly who it wants to control. And it ain't Sarah and Brad. It's always us. It's always us. But we too naive to see it. We'll even do stuff to get caught up. When they get through, the National Guard, when they get through in D.C., they'll be in Chicago, Memphis, Cleveland, Dallas, Ohio, Florida. They'll be anywhere where it's a large population of black folks using these same type of tactics. Don't y'all see the play? Don't y'all see the big play for the underlay? Come on, black folks. We can't be that naive. If we so true to game, we would peep game with this National Guards rolling into DC. Because next thing you know, they're going to be coming to a city near you. I'm Dr. O, y'all.
Listen to me. If you're an African American, Black American, ADOS, whatever you want to call yourself, and you're in Washington, D.C. right now, and you're still practicing that FBA nonsense, you're crazy, okay? Because I did a video last week. And my main point with the first, several videos, but my main point with the first one is they cannot tell the difference between African American, Black American, ADOS, or African. Okay? But if you're still doing that nonsense in DC, you getting ready to find out real quick. Okay? Now, I haven't been out a lot. My job does have to take me out, so we'll see how that goes this weekend. I will try to navigate it because I need to use my car for my job, so I'll try to have my lights done and everything like that. But let me tell you one thing I can see from watching. They're looking for brown people and Black men. Now, they're also gunning for the women too, but this is the stupidest thing ever. By creating this division, you've given them a reason to come in there and look for some Black men. And I'm telling you, and I hate to keep saying it again and again, I don't know who we think we look like as African Americans, but to the wider world, no. They cannot tell the difference. They don't know if you're Kwame or if you're Antoine. They don't know the difference. And so now, yes, we're seeing Homeland Security of the alphabet coming into African American. What are they looking for? Now, you could say that they're looking for the brown people, but no. Why are they there? We created this. And the other thing is, I know that African Americans, we like to feel like we're different, like we've suffered so much. But in the modern day, I'm here to tell you there are Africans who have already been through what we're going through. Do you think they have not dealt with their governments coming into their neighborhoods, taking everything over, military occupation? Yes, they have. So right now, we're not only in a situation where they're coming into our neighborhood looking for Africans that look just like us, but we're also in a situation where we're not listening, we're not paying attention. This especially is a time where we have to pay attention to the other people that look like us. Pay attention to people who have already been through this very same thing. They have a lot to teach us. But yeah, cut it out with the FBA nonsense. Also, too, I see a lot of people in the comments that do not live in my city. Oh, yeah, get them, do this and that. Let me tell you something. I hope you're figuring out we're a testing ground, okay? Why is he testing on us? Well, there's a couple factors that make us special. I'll get into that in another video, but mainly because he can do it. Okay, so we're easy pickings. And quit saying that our mayor doesn't fight. She has an attorney. There's actually nothing that we can do. Okay? We want to become a state because until now, we've been living on borrowed time. That's why we want our statehood. But let me leave you with this. African Americans, stop thinking that when they come in your neighborhood that they know who you are. They don't.
Whew, it's crazy, right? Like this particular video, even from the point of making the research, it has really dropped down my spirit because I feel so, I don't know how I feel. I just feel like when will honor be given to whom honor is due? Why must we keep living in fear? Why must we keep living in, we don't know the next thing that's actually going to happen? From histories disappearing that we've been seeing to a lot of people just out of nowhere, you could just miss. You could just lost. Let me use that word in pidgin. You could all lost. Like nobody is seeing your whereabouts. Nobody is knowing your whereabouts. To over 300,000 Black women losing their job, they came out to actually said, no, we did not. We did not actually lost our job. Some of these jobs were taken away from us. Some of this job we actually want to do, but the environment was not conducive. So we have to leave. It's just a whole lot circulating. And I hope every single person that is watching this video is able to learn from it. Be it black or white, because don't think that you are special. That's one thing I will tell you. Don't think you are special. You understand? Just be at alert at every given point. And I'll always be here to uncover a lot that I've been seeing. When I started seeing these videos on my FYP, I was like, Black American people need to watch this. And some bloggers have also done that as well. They've also done film videos about it as well. but I need to also air out my opinion. Anyways, I'll just go out and roll out some of the clips I have for you guys. Then I'll be back with commentaries. Maybe by then I must have digested a whole lot from this video. Let's go there, guys.
Y'all, did you see? Did you catch the switch? Did you catch it? A few days ago, Donald Trump was talking about we're going to get the homeless off the streets of Washington, D.C. And now they're only, I'm not going to say only, they're mostly targeting black boys and men. They are going to them. They're going to them in daylight. They're not going out there past curfew. They're going there in daylight, and they have imported the Rudy Giuliani special, stop and frisk. You black, you are suspicious, empty your pockets. Let's see what you got. These are reminiscent of the Jim Crow laws or the past laws in South Africa. Why are you standing here? And what right do you have to be here? And prove to me that you have not committed a crime or you are not a walking crime. That's what they're doing. He's got the DA, the FBI, Homeland Security, ICE, DC Metro Police. He's got National Guard, and he's got military, all for a few neighborhoods. The black community in the neighborhood that he has designated a trouble zone, or wherever he calls it, is being occupied right now. Where are those protesters supporting Gaza and Palestine, mad about the Israeli occupation 7,000 miles away? You got one happening right here. Where are those 2A people? You bought 3 million, 100 million guns, whatever it is, because you were preparing for government tyranny. Where are you now? Where's the NRA? Where are all you 2A people? So look, if you are in D.C., remember, be careful, right? Especially if you're black male. Be careful. And look, it's not just black males in jeans and t-shirts. If you were in a suit and tie and you were even the federal government, if you were off-duty cop, you will still get it. Because it's not what you're wearing, it's the skin that you have. They're gonna come after you. And white supremacy is never satisfied nor satiated. That's why he's already said he's coming for Chicago. He's already come for LA. He's coming for New York. He's coming for Oakland. And you know what else? That means Atlanta. That means Philly. That means wherever. That means Portland and Seattle, because he hates y'all anyway, even though most of y'all up there white. He hates y'all. You guys got next. So you better prepare yourselves. And look, it can't just be Gavin Newsom out there fighting back as a Democrat. It's got to be all these other governors. I know a few others are doing it, but it's got to be more. You got to have more. You can't just have this guy with his personal King's Guard and his personal thugs and goons terrorizing one community to start, because that's the fascist playbook. You start with one and you spread to others. I remember he said homeless, but now he's after everybody else.
Oh, but sit down, there's more. I'm on a roll tonight. Let's talk about the Trump administration placing the images of black men on the White House social media pages. So the Trump administration has just crossed another line, posting the mugshots of arrested black men on the official White House social media pages. Not one white man, not one non-black face. Did you know about that? Let's be clear. This isn't about transparency or public safety. This is about controlling the narrative. And I've been talking about that this week on social media, how they are allowing the media to be controlled about what you see, controlled about what you hear about, controlled about what you learn. We're literally having to say things like, what was that word that I've been hearing, or that phrase? Music festival? What about that one? Or what about the purses? You couldn't even say the other word again because you just may get suppressed. So let's be clear. It's about stoking fear and feeding into the age-old racist stereotype that black people are inherently criminal or dangerous. Because remember, this is the same guy that took out a 4-page ad on 4 innocent young black men. Yeah, that same guy. So this isn't a new tactic, folks. We already know that. This is not new. We're used to this. We already know how this is going to go. And here's the thing. We're going to have to watch very carefully how the media plays this out, because guess what? If you think he's not controlling the media, think again. I guarantee you this entire conversation that we're having right now won't even get 3,000 views. It won't even get 300. Because my information and other people who provide news and journalistic commentary and content is being suppressed. All right. Let's get back into it, shall we? Hang on just a second. So here's what they're doing. This is not about the concept that this is new, because we all know that it is not. This is about continuing to work on the continuous stereotype of the black male in this country, right? It's used to justify over-policing. It's also used to talk about mass incarceration, because we already know what that's all about, right? You remember the 13th Amendment, and you do know what that's about, right? Oh, okay, just wanted to make sure. And that violent targeting of our communities for decades, that ain't new either. There's more. So by pushing these images out to the public, on the White House page, that must make it real, right? That's got to make it real. Here's what's happening. They're shaping the perception and telling the nation who to fear. They want old white ladies to continue to clutch their purses in public and lock their doors, justifying future crackdowns. That's what they're doing too. I want you to understand that this is actually planting the seed that an increase in police and military presence in black neighborhoods is necessary. And they're distracting you guys from the systemic failure that we're all witnessing right now. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about what that means? So they're masking policy failures with the mess that we are seeing right now. Washington, D.C.'s crime rate is the lowest it's been in almost 30 years. It's down another 26%. The data and the numbers don't lie. But here's the issue. History is absolutely repeating itself. So this mirrors the exact same propaganda campaigns used to target Latinx and immigrant communities. And we're seeing that in real time where they're just going around and they're just picking up folks. Doesn't matter who it is. We just go pick them up. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. Yeah. Now the focus is on black communities. And y'all, we have said that on social media. We have continued to say that on social media. From the beginning, we knew that our communities were next. Now, here's the end game. It's going to be expanded racial profiling. We already see that. Okay? Higher rates of police violence, without a word being said, and further erosion of our civil rights. You ever thought about that too? Because it's coming. Here's the reason why you should be alarmed and you should be hot as fish grease. Here's what starts with selective mugshot posts that don't end there. Here's the issue. You're going to continue to see it. How dare you place their faces on there? But then this is the same administration that has somebody working their social media and they're thinking that it's funny to go ahead and put images and video of people who are literally flipping out over what's happening with this current administration. So they're going to normalize racial bias, but we're not new to that, right? Desensitize the public. That's already been done, right? To disproportionate arrests and police violence. But see, that's already been done. That's already been done. Paving the way for harsher laws targeting specific communities under the guise of quote unquote safety. Because, you know, we've seen it before. Now, what we can't do is ignore what's happening, okay? We do understand that the shift was always there. They're just bringing it to the forefront for everybody to see more and more and more. But again, y'all, this is not new information to this community, my black community, my black brothers and sisters. We already know what's up. Here's our call to action. Transparency. Full racial breakdowns of arrests, not selective publicity. Accountability. Demand answers from elected officials who remain silent. And we're seeing a whole hell of a lot of that, aren't we? And here's something else. Community defense. Support local advocacy groups documenting racial profiling and fighting back in courts and councils. Listen, racial profiling and police violence are about to spike, not just in DC. They're just making it quote unquote okay to do it. You should be made aware now if you have not already been. And here's the thing. If you have young black men in your home, if you have black men that you love, that you honor, that you respect, just know that we need to have those conversations with our young black men again. Mothers, daughters, sisters, grandmothers, aunties, just know. And it's not just about the black man, it's about the black folks, period. This is just a wake-up call. I will say this. Black folks, this is what you voted for. For those that were excited about this. You see how the press and you just get up in front of everybody and you just tell people what you want them to know and what to believe. And we believe it. How you feel about that? Because the next wave of policies are not done coming down. And you should be absolutely furious. But the question is, what you gonna do?
As a black American person watching this video, I just want you to know that one thing you people should always do for each other is to always be with each other. Always be with each other. Always tell someone your movement, where you are going to, how the movement is actually going, and so on and so forth. If you check from one of the clip I played, a particular lady said, she said, do you think that moving the homeless in Washington, D.C., the Washington, D.C. don't have all of those cameras that can actually capture those ones breaking windows and breaking doors? Do you think they cannot do that? Do you think it's only happening like that because 99% are blacks or whites? A lot of questions that is to be said. But this thing have been eaten over and over again. And it becomes a major issue. Care for yourself as a black American person. Come together. Build yourself. Look out for one another. A little sleep, a little slumber. Don't just see every single thing around you as if they were meant to be. You might know it now or you might not know it now, but as far as what we are seeing on the media can carry, you are the target. I don't also know where they are coming from or the part that is going to be, but this video should be an eye-opener to a lot of Black Americans. A lot of Black Americans. A lot of Black Americans. This video should be an eye-opener to them. Black Americans have been suffering for so long that at this point, they should not even be suffering again. But why? Racism. That's cropped in gradually. It has eaten a lot of things. Before 1865, most African Americans were enslaved. Since the abolition of slavery, they have forced several restrictions on other political, social, and economic freedom. Native Americans have suffered genocide, forced removal, and they continue to face discrimination. Hispanic, Middle Eastern, and other with Pacific Islanders have also been the victim of discrimination. Racism has manifested itself in a variety of ways, including ethnic conflicts, genocide, slavery, lynching, segregation, Native Americans reservation, boarding schools, racist immigration and neutralization law, and internment camp. Former racial discrimination was largely banned by mid-20th century, becoming perceived as a social and moral unacceptable over time. Racial politics remain a major phenomenon in the US. The racism continued to be reflected in socio-economic inequality. Into the 21st century, research has uncovered extensive evidence of racial discrimination in various sectors of modern US society, including the criminal justice state system, business, the economic, housing, healthcare, the media, and politics. In the view of the United Nations and the US Human Rights Network, discrimination in the United States permeates all aspects of life and extend communities of colors. Who are the color? Who are the people of color? It saddens me when I see some people just carry their camera to be like, oh, why are you guys always talking about this? Why are you guys always talking about this? They're trying to make America better. They're trying to make America the best place. Be wise. I don't want to say much, right? Just be wise. Do what you think is best for you. Do your research as well. But as a Black person, be guarded. Okay? Stay with each other, stick with each other, love each other, communicate with each other. So that every single thing that the immigrants have said, and you guys are seeing that is playing out, I hope a lot uncovers really quick. Anyways, let me know your opinion in the comment section. Like I said, this video is for educational purpose. This video is for me and you to educate each other. Anywhere you think I said wrong, let me know in the comment section and I'll pick my corrections from there. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, like this video, drop me a comment, and lastly, do not forget to share. And guys, with no further ado, I'd like to see in my videos. I'm going to be saying, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys, I love you. Mwah.